Hey everybody, Doc MTG here, and today we're going to be opening up some mail. And as you see in the title of the video, it's reserve list cards. Hopefully Rudy won't be too mad because I'm buying some super cheap stuff like in the 70-cent range or whatever. But if you guys enjoy content like this, don't forget to be subscribed, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, share the content, goes a super long way in helping the channel grow. But let's get on into it. And, you know, speaking about this, and I'll show you what's on the front of the envelopes. I made this purchase on May 7th, so like last Monday. And the reason it took so long to get this video up, guys, I did tell my patrons like on Sunday last week that I was doing this. This one took forever to get here. How sad. But yes, I got a whole bunch of stuff off a TCG player. And this is from GameStar, doesn't really matter. But I am going to have to pull this stuff off because it's going to have my details. Probably pull it over here. There's one. Let's get to opening all of these packages. There's two. A lot of mail, guys. Sorry. You're gonna have to deal with me opening all of it, unless I fast forward now. Alright. Whew. So, plenty of cards. I got them in all sorts of different conditions, and we'll start right here since this one's kind of showing both sides. Everybody else did it the right way, and this one place just had to show it all off, huh? Alright. So, I'll put the price of what I picked them up at over here and the price they're at, I guess, today. So, what I picked up is a whole bunch of stuff. I got a Divine Retribution. It's on the reserve list. For 1 white, you get an instant that says, for each attacking creature, Divine Retribution deals 1 damage to target attacking creature. Nice way to just get something really big off the board. Got 2 of those. Got a Phyrexian Negator. A black card with Trample. Definitely something to keep an eye on. And Oath of Druids. For 1 black, you get an enchantment that says, during each player's upkeep, if there are more creature cards in that player's graveyard than in target opponent's graveyard, that player may return a creature card from his or her graveyard to their hand. I think this is actually a pretty nice commander card. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below if this doesn't really work in commander. But I think it could work. Jeez, that is some tough tape. Alright, now we got a whole bunch of other cards over here too, so let's just go right into it. Some more Divine Retributions. Got a whole mess of these. Divine Retributions. Another Phyrexian Negator. We got the Elkin Lair for 3 in a red. This card's so interesting looking because of the reds. It kind of just like wash the whole card. We have a Enchant World from Visions. During each player's upkeep, that player chooses a card at random from his or her hand, sets it aside, face up. The player may play that card as though it were in their hand. If the player does not play that card, they bury it at the end of their turn, so it goes to their graveyard. Super interesting card. Got a couple of these bad boys. As you can see, not that many, just, you know, a little bit in case things get out of control with the good old list. I think these are some more Divine Retributions. Yep. I got a Corvax the Cursed for 2 in a black. Summon Legend, which is a vampire. I know it says legend, but it's a vampire. It says it right there underneath that text. It says it counts as a vampire. So, comes into play with 4 1/1 counters on it. During your upkeep, sacrifice a creature and put a counter on Corvax, or remove a counter from Corvax. So if you can't sacrifice a creature, you have to remove a counter. But if you sacrifice a creature, you gotta get a counter. And for 1 black, you can give him flying. So he's a 4/4 for 4. Not bad stats. Got 2 copies of that. Next up, got a Ring of Gix. 3 artifact echo during your upkeep. After this permanent comes under your control, pay its casting cost or sacrifice it. For 1 and tapping it, tap target artifact, creature, or land. 3 drop. Got 5 of those. Should probably have more. Oh, there's gonna be something in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Cool. I know some of my patrons are from out there. Here's our Oath of Ghouls, another Korvax. Ah, yes, a Karn. If you guys have not picked up Karn, I know I picked this up, I think it was like $6. And I think now it's at like 11. But yeah, I picked up a moderate play one, and it's not that bad. It's just a little down there, you can see. And I actually need a Karn for one of my decks, so make sure I picked that up before it got way too wild and crazy. Next, we got some more Rings of Gix. Another interesting card here is Powder Keg. For 2, you get an artifact that says, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a fuse counter on Powdered Keg. Tap it, sacrifice Powdered Keg, and destroy each artifact and creature with converted mana cost equal to the number of fuse counters on Powdered Keg. So, what does that mean if your opponent is playing a whole bunch of 0-drop artifacts? You play this for 2, you tap it, and you pretty much destroy other crap with 0 converted mana cost because this had 0 fuse counters on it. Got a couple of these. Here's another Phyrexian Negator. A couple of those. Another Oath of Ghouls. I almost say Oath of Druids. That's a whole different card. And in our last package, we got a Phyrexian Negator, a Powder Keg, Powder Keg, Powder Keg. Can't go wrong with powdered kegs. This is what I did. I'll probably be doing stuff like this once a month. I think at least, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 different cards, at least 6 of them will increase in value. And this will prove it right up here with those 2 numbers that I was showing throughout the video. But I'm going to be doing this at least once a month. Patrons will know exactly what I'm doing, probably a week or 2 weeks ahead of everybody else that's going to get all the information. I'm going to do standard, modern, all sets, not just reserve list. I just wanted to start off with reserve list because that thing has been going nuts. But if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to be subscribed. And as always, guys, this is Doc MTG saying peace.